Hey guys, this is the BJM with another figure review. This is the DC Collectibles Greg Capullo Designer Series 0-Year Batman. I got this at a GameStop not too long ago, around Christmas, and I think it's a pretty nice figure. The sculpt work is pretty nice. The likeness to Greg Capullo's artwork is spot on, actually. I do have some gripes about it, particularly the feet, and we'll get into that. And he did have a couple batarangs. These really tiny little batarangs that he couldn't even hold, and because of how tiny they were, they ended up getting lost. I don't know where they went, but considering that he couldn't really use them anyway, I don't see it as too big a loss. So, he comes with two hands here, or actually he comes with one hand, and then it'll interchange here, but that's still two hands, and then this little gun thing. So, let's get into that. So here you can see I've taken the hand off the arm, and it's got a pretty big little ball peg here, and that makes the hands a bit tricky to change out. And looking at that, and they're really tough plastic. They're not soft at all, even not even down in there. So that's a bit tricky to do. So I won't be doing that on camera. But just wanted to show you that. So here we have the figure with the gun in the hand. As you can see, focus, damn it. Whatever. As you can see, I got the hand, or put the gun in the hand and put the interchangeable hand on the figure. I think it looks kind of weird because of how small the gun is and the shape of the gun, and it's pretty difficult to get the gun in the hand, so I wouldn't display it with the gun in hand. It does look kind of cool, but you know, that's why they give you this. And it's made of a nice soft plastic, although it is kind of scary sometimes because it's a bit flimsy, so it feels like it'll just snap off anytime. But just look at the hand here. The sculpting is really nice. He's got those purple gloves like he did. It's a nice kind of homage to his first appearance back in '39. That's basically what this 0-Year suit is. It's that old suit, but like a revamped version. And the sculpt here is pretty nice. I have a really crappy camera, so there we go. You can kind of see the detail going on here. It looks really nice. I like it a lot. Same with this other hand, and the other hand on this hand is the same, more or less. Sculpting here is nice. The paint is nice. It's a nice purple. It's not like just one of those stupid colors of purple. It's a pretty nice purple. Very flat. Same with the rest of the figure. The paint on here is it's actually, I really like it. It's very simple, flat. The black is once again just very simple, although it's kind of a bit shiny in some places, particularly on the head. And the boots are the same, and so is the cape. So the boots, the cape, and the mask all have the same kind of black, the symbol is sculpted on there. It's not just painted. I think it looks pretty cool. And the belt is this just glossy looking yellow. And this is, I don't know, I'm not really sure if this part of the belt is supposed to be gray like the rest of the suit or not, but it is, so I think it looks pretty good. And it has the back there has the dark gray, whereas the front has the yellow. Sorry, I've been getting kind of sick here lately. But and he has this black sculpted on belt around his leg to hold the gun. And the boots are sculpted very nicely. I like these a lot. They have the straps over the laces and all that. Sculpted treads, nice looking there. And he has this, I don't even know what you would call this black right here. It's sculpted nice, these little rivets here. And it goes, it's like all throughout the figure. Down his legs and on his knees. And right there on his elbow. I think it looks pretty nice. So, articulation-wise, like I said, it's a bit lacking. But that's kind of okay. I'm not a big articulation hog. I do like it, but I'm not gonna just throw a big fit over it. He can look up about that much. He can look down a little bit. That's a good amount. You can turn his head like that, and he has neck pivot. That. His arms have a wrist swivel, but there's no pivot or anything like that. He has a single jointed elbow, so you can bend like that. I think that's a pretty good amount of bend for a single joint. His shoulder right here is a ball, so you can get a good spin out of that, and you can go up about that much, and yeah, that's arms. He has waist articulation. He can turn like that. His ab crunch is okay, I guess. Can't bend forward too much, and can't bend backward much either. He can kick forward about that much. It's kind of hindered by the belt here. He can, he has a calf rotation right there. Can turn that around. Damn. Here, I'll use the other leg. Yeah, calf rotation. He has double jointed knees, which is, I think, is kind of strange, because they didn't give him double jointed elbows, but they gave him double jointed knees. But I actually have seen that a few other times, so I guess it's okay. He has, wait, no, this is thigh rotate, I don't know, did I say calf here? No, whatever. Calf rotation, no, thigh rotation, this is calf rotation, there we go. On the boot, right there, can turn his foot, foot swivel, and you can bend it forward and backward, but there's no ankle pivot. So, and actually, that brings me to one of my gripes, because having an ankle pivot would have been pretty great, because if you look at his feet, they sit sideways on the ground, which, I mean, you can still get him to stand, okay, but he looks kind of awkward sometimes, because he can split a little bit, but he can move his legs inward about as much as he can outward, and that's so he's pretty much stuck like that. Just yeah, but the cape is made out of this soft plastic material, like most a lot of the capes you see for Batman. It's split up the middle to kind of look like that first appearance suit, and yeah, it's painted nicely. It's sculpted really well. Well, except for one thing I forgot to mention: the body mold. I don't know. It looks a bit bulkier, especially on the arms, than it should be for Greg Capullo's artwork. I don't know. That's just me. I could be wrong. I haven't looked at his art in a little while. I'll look at that later. But it does look a bit bulky to me. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. But yeah. Molding is nice. The sculpting is good. The paint work, especially on the head, like on the mouth, got that nice flesh tone. The pinkish on the lips and the eyes are nice and glossy. The paint is really nice. I think that's the best part about this figure is the paint. Articulation leaves quite a bit to want. The accessories are a bit, I don't know. I mean, they could be better. Particularly the batarangs. They were just so tiny and so easy to lose. Excuse me. They were just so tiny, and you couldn't hold them at all. And they were just so easy to lose that I did, in fact, lose them. And I honestly think it's just better off without those. But yeah. I'd give this figure about 3.5 out of 5. Almost a 4. Looks-wise, it looks great, but, like, whenever it comes to technicality, it's just kind of, I mean, it's lacking. But, yeah, so this is the DC Collectibles Designer Series Greg Capullo Year 1, or not Year 1, Year 0 year Batman. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video.